What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at Harley Quinn. Now Harley Quinn does come with two selectable styles. She is part of the Gotham series set. She is a DC series outfit. And you do get challenges called the Harley Quinn quest to actually get her second selectable style. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So Harley Quinn. Now this is the third time that Harley Quinn actually comes into the item shop, and she's actually a very good skin. I would recommend you guys purchasing the bundle because you do get two harvesting tools basically for 500 V-Bucks instead of purchasing them separately, and the outfit itself is 1500. So how does the outfit stand in 2021? That's the thing, we do have a new Harley Quinn called Harley Quinn Zero that does have an all red outfit similar to her original design. And this Harley Quinn is actually based off the movies that we did get during 2018. Now it's very iffy because she does have very different clothing on all three selectable styles, so it's actually very hard to recommend one or the other. I do believe that this Harley Quinn is better than the one we did get with the comic books, and she also has a selectable style and no backlink sadly enough. So what's my final rating for Harley Quinn? I'm gonna have to give Harley Quinn a 9 out of 10. The only thing that can make this skin very special and even a perfect skin is just having a backlink. The price tag is a little bit too much, but then whenever you do include the bundle with the harvesting tools, I think it's worth it in that regard. And by far the little monster edit style is my favorite one from both of them. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. Now for my first combination with Harley Quinn, we are going to be pairing her up with the Bad Attitude. Now Harley Quinn does have an iconic bat whenever you are using the outfit itself, so having something to resemble that was just a perfect match. Then for the harvesting tool, I'm gonna be going with the Harley Hitter. Okay, again, I do know that the Harley Hitter is from the same set from Harley Quinn, but I just have to use this, especially with the harvesting tool and backlink combination that you do have with the backlink itself. Then for the contour, we're gonna be going with the spray paint. She is basically Harley Quinn, so having a spray paint or anything that does have like paint actually makes sense if you actually pay attention to the movie itself. Then for the glider, we're gonna be going with the hard ride. Now the hard ride itself is just a very cool glider that does resemble old school car, but it does have a red color scheme and something that Harley Quinn would actually drive. Then for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the hot and cold. The hot and cold wrap does have a bluish, purplish, and even red color scheme all in between. Now she does have a lot of purple if you actually look closely, especially with the collar she does have on and the bracelets that are purple, and then her hair is blue and pinkish, so it fits perfectly. Then for our next combination with Harley Quinn, we're going to be pairing her up with the Heart Blast. Now I really do love the Heart Blast, especially because it does have that dynamite on the mount, and if you know Harley Quinn, she normally does have dynamite with her, so it makes sense to have this as a backlink. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Meaty Mallets. Now the Meaty Mallets itself does have a mallet that is something that she normally uses in the battlefield, so having this combined with Harley Quinn, which is a perfect match. Then for the contour, we're going to be going with the Boom Drop. Now the Boom Drop itself does leave hearts behind it, which goes perfectly with the backlink. Even the hearts themselves do explode from time to time, which actually complements the backlink yet again. Then for the glider, we're gonna be going with the Junk Bucket. And now the Junk Bucket having this whole very like aggressive look to it, a red color scheme, which is a perfect match for Harley Quinn. Then for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the Square Stream. Now the Square Stream is just a wrap that does have a foreground of black and then having these red squares animated going across it. That was just a perfect match with the all red color scheme we are utilizing. Then for our next combination with Harley Quinn with the Little Monster edit style, we are gonna be pairing her up with the Blasting Cap. Now the Blasting Cap itself is a 4th of July backlink, but it fits perfectly with the color schemes she is using since she does have a lot of red and white and even blue. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Love Struck Striker. The Love Struck Striker is a single-handed harvesting tool that does have two dynamites on the axe itself, but it goes perfectly with the whole 4th of July theme. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Target Acquired. Now what I really like about the Target Acquired is that it does leave these red lines across the battlefield when you are descending to the battlefield, which looks very cool. And then for the glide, we're going to be going with the Sky Stripe. Now I could actually see Harley Quinn using a Sky Stripe or one of these in the battlefield, so it just made perfect sense to actually equip it with her. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the 2 Tilted. The 2 Tilted again does have a blue and red color scheme that is like perfectly, especially with the shorts she is wearing, the backlink, and even the hair color scheme she does have. Then for the honorable mentions with Harley Quinn, it's actually very hard, but at the same time very simple. You could pair it up with anything that does have black, white, red, and even blue. That's gonna match perfectly with the whole Harley Quinn theme. Then for the next combination, we're going to be looking at Harley Quinn's edit style, the Always Fantabulous. Now for this edit style, we're going to be pairing her up with Empress. Now Empress is just a perfect fit just because of the color scheme, and you do have a cat with attitude similar to that of Harley Quinn. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Jellyfish. Now the Jellyfish is an all pink aesthetic look for a harvesting tool that does have a fish skeleton on top of it, which goes perfectly with the color scheme again of Empress. Then for the contour, we're going to be going with the Chroma Flame. The Chroma Flame with an all blue and pinkish color scheme fits perfectly with the color scheme of her hair. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Rose Rider. The Rose Rider with an all pink aesthetic look fits perfectly with the all pink combo we are using with Harley Quinn. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the chromatic. Now the chromatic wrap does have an all white color scheme with a different color texture to it, which overall fits perfectly with her outfit. Then for our next combination with Harley Quinn with the Always Fantabulous edit style, we are going to be pairing it up with the bright back. Now this is an excellent choice for a backbling since it does have a lot of features that are similar to that of the color scheme of the blouse she is wearing. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Star One. Now the Star One is a very sweaty harvesting tool, but it goes very good with the aesthetic look that Harley Quinn does have and color scheme. Then for the contour, we're going to be going with the spray paint. Now spray paint goes hand in hand with Harley Quinn, especially because she normally does use spray paint on some of her antics she does use. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with Bat Cell. Now Bat Cell does look like something that came out of a comic book. It actually resembles perfectly with the whole Harley Quinn, especially with the color scheme, and it's something that she could have actually used to actually navigate through the air. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Sweaty Skull. The Sweaty Skull does have skulls with little bows on them, which goes very good with the outfit. It also has a pink background, which actually complements again everything in this combination. Then for our last combination with Harley Quinn with the Always Fantabulous edit style, we are going to be pairing her up with the Uzi. Now I could actually picture Harley Quinn using a water gun of some sort and just to have fun. It is all pink, so it complements the blouse perfectly. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the bolt bar. Now again, the bolt bar is just a crowbar that you are using as a harvesting tool, and yet again it's something that Harley Quinn would actually paint herself to actually match the clothing she is wearing. Then for the contour, we're going to be going with the rift lining. The rift lining is just lining coming from both hands and feet, which is just pink, which goes perfectly with this edit style. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Petunia. Now the Petunia glider does have an all pink aesthetic look that overall fits really well with this combination just because of the pink tactics it does have and the whole theme. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the wild stripes. Now the wild stripes itself does have pink, black, and even white in the color schemes of the wrap itself, which goes perfectly with the outfit she is wearing. Now for the honorable mention with Harley Quinn with the Always Fantabulous edit style, you could pair it up with any backbling that does have pink. Also, any backbling that does have like cuteness or animals to it is gonna look perfect with this edit style of Harley Quinn. Now, those were the 6 combinations I did find for Harley Quinn for both edit styles. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite. And if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 Ds all together. Each time you guys use my code at the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it, and it really helps this channel grow. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.